Hey everybody, I'm back. So, we're gonna keep clearing the area around the Lost Chapel.
You've crossed the wrong
Yet another
mark.
obstacle.
Begone, fiend! You won't survive me.
Into the fray! I'll remove this obstacle.
Nice. God damn it. Why does that keep happening? Charge? Oh, now it works.
Fall!
You are nothing before me.
Small harp. Any other gargoyles? There's one. Nice. Charge. Nope.
Mind over muscle.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Nice. Cold iron. Chain shirt. Bruiser's chain shirt. What's that? 6 armor class, light armor. Grants the wearer DR3 piercing. Nope. 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 Yeah, it might be useful for someone else, though. Oh, this just leads back outside. Anything else, or is that it? I think that's it. Is that it, or am I gonna run into anything else? Anything more back this way?
Here comes trouble.
Ah, dang it. Charge? Charge. Charge? Charge.
You're irrelevant.
Regil is immune to energy drain. Awesome.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Charge? Charge. Nice.
I got this.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Didn't I have a lot of things equipped here?
I hear you. I hear your voice, but I don't see you. Where are you? Show yourself. Did she send you?
Who is she? What are you talking about?
Desna. If you know that tune, it means the goddess herself brought you to me. In the name of Desna, I see you. How beautiful.
Who are you?
Just a prisoner of this cell and of my whole unworthy life. Wait, you're not here, are you? It's just an apparition. I'm awaiting execution in the dungeons below Drezen. If Desna really sent you, if I still deserve some mercy, find me, please, find me.
There was another way up over here.
Beautiful.
here. Hmm. Yeah, something removed all the pet items, but I'm still getting the effects from them.
We can rest after this fight.
Retreat is not an option.
Charge? Charge.
Damn you! Begone, fiend! Fall!
I'll remove this obstacle.
Yeah, let me see something. Yeah, I did install some mods, so maybe that's what's causing the problem. Yeah, I think that got deleted too somehow. Maybe that's where all my Cure Light Wounds potions have been going. Alright, let's see.
We'll win this, one way or the other. Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Let's see. Yeah, there is this one tweak in here. Yeah, refill consumables in belt slots if in inventory. I think that's what the problem is. Alright, keep going and see if that keeps happening. Huh, I guess somehow we got a surprise round.
No glory without risk!
Let's see what we can do.
I'm all ears.
Alright, I think that's everything here. Regil looks at Sociel with contempt. Despite their difference in height, it seems it's the gnome who is looking down on his counterpart. You wanted to ask me about something? I'm listening. Thank you for finding the time to listen to me. It regards a personal matter. There's a woman in your squad. She perished covering our retreat, and I don't even know her name. But she carried this shield. It once belonged to my brother. Do you happen to know how she came to have it? A personal matter, of course. How silly of me to expect a relevant question. Her name was Marenta, and she turned out to be a better soldier than I thought. Too bad she still wasn't good enough to survive. She transferred to us from the Order of the Nail, the Extirpators chapter, if memory serves me right. I wasn't interested in her reasons for changing chapters, and she never gave any. Such transfers are not forbidden, though they are not encouraged. In any case, she already had the shield when she came to us, and the only way to find out where she got it from is to ask at her former chapter. But the gods only know where they are now, and which demons they are slaughtering. Thank you for your answer, Paralictor. It seems I've reached a dead end. This isn't the end. You can still find those knights. Perhaps, if the goddess helps me, but where are they? Where do I even begin to look for them? If only I had a chance to talk to her while she was still alive. Sounds so selfish. She died, and all I think about is what she could have done for me. But it's not only that. This shield was Trevor's treasure. He wouldn't have given it away for no reason. How did this woman get it? Did she deceive Trevor? Kill him? Or perhaps the opposite. She meant so much to him that he gave her the shield voluntarily. I keep mulling it over, trying to understand, trying to imagine what happened to my brother, and what role Marenta played in his story. If he was still alive, maybe I'd have to exact my vengeance for my brother on her. Or maybe we'd sit next to each other and she'd tell me all about their adventures together. She might have become my mortal enemy or a sworn sister. But she's dead. She's just dead. None of that will happen now. Do you understand? Perhaps we'll meet these extirpators. I shall pray that we do, but I won't hold my breath. Well, let's talk about this later. I need time to gather my thoughts. Alright, I think we're done here. That flash! This time it was even brighter than it was over the Grey Garrison. And you've changed again. You still came for me. For us. I thought it was the end. Commander, I admit I've never believed in miracles, but now I know why the Queen put you in command of this army. Today you did the impossible again, right before our eyes. You pulled your people from a demon's mouth, opened the road to Drezen for us, and you saved my family. Again. We've lost many people, but our army is still in fighting form. Yes, many died, and even more will die yet. Today, tomorrow, every day until the end of this war. But every day there's another chance to save someone. I hope these would-be crusaders will not easily forget the lesson this night has taught them. This night has left scars on our soldiers, on their bodies and in their hearts. But it also showed them that the power of demons is not boundless. We can destroy the demons, and we will. Fighting the demons on their own territory is better than waiting for them to come to us like they did in Canabres. We're on the right path. It might not be the easiest climb, but we'll be fine. Hey, why all the glum faces? We won! Come on! To victory! If we're finished here, I suggest we head back to the camp. The stench here is horrendous. Besides, I wouldn't mind catching up on some sleep. Is that right, Your Majesty? Are you tired? You don't like the nasty stench, huh? Should we put in a complaint that the demons didn't greet you with the proper etiquette? As if you know anything about proper etiquette. I will remember this night for the rest of my life. I've always wanted to throw a bash in a church. I suppose this counts. This beast possessed a terrible, unholy power, and still it fell at your feet. I was right about you. You are more than just a mighty force. You are our hope. For me, for us, for all of Galarian. Another thing, Commander. Your tiefling pal ran off the night of the attack. Nobody's seen him since. I'm not sure we'll be able to find him. He left without a trace. I'll get the survivors back to camp. Let them rest up a little while at least. It was a scary night, but we've still got Drezen ahead of us. Alright, let's get out of here. Did I miss anything? Where did that come from? I'm not sure I'll still need those, but I'll take them with me just in case. As the story unfolds, you draw closer to events that have the power to change everything. Some quests and locations may become unavailable. Proceed when you are ready. Yeah, I think the limited time quests are the ones marked with the hourglass. Anyway, back to camp. You have the item Shield of Magical Retribution. Commander, so sorry to distract you, but I could use some advice. The soldiers are worried. Everybody can feel it. The decisive battle is coming. The big one. The one we started the crusade for. Some of the lads are getting real jittery. I was wondering if there was anything I could do to help them. Should I ask the bards to come up with a rousing song, or maybe throw a little shindig? We should hold a tournament. The troops can remind themselves and their peers how strong they truly are. Great! And those who distinguish themselves can be rewarded with tokens of appreciation from the commander. A sturdy breastplate for some, a fine bow, or a sharp dagger for others. We can use it to make a small but resilient band of the finest soldiers for the rest of the army to look up to. How are things in the camp? Iomade be praised, everything's fine. We're well supplied, nobody's going hungry, and the sick... Well, you can't run a military campaign without somebody getting sick. But they aren't taking up any more beds than usual. Except... we're having a little problem with the soldiers' gear. The army has a standard that dictates who gets what, except this standard is only good for fighting around Canabras. Needless to say, the conditions inside the World Wound are completely different. The scouts have been complaining. The local vegetation is like razor blades, they say, and it's slashing the soles of their boots to ribbons. Their cloaks might protect them from the cold, but they're useless against acid snow or caustic mist. The scouts are missing plenty of vital gear. A coil of rope is a simple thing, but there's not even enough to go around. Can you imagine? How are they supposed to scale mountains with no rope? So I've been thinking, what if we issue them different equipment? The scouts, at least. Equip the soldiers as you see fit. That's more like it. I'll make sure the troops have everything they need and then some. An army moves faster if it has fleet-footed scouts. Oh, forgot the whole reason I came over here. Yeah, I can probably sell that. The one I got is just infinitely better. Nobody uses maces, nobody uses hand axes. Wait a minute. Nobody uses warhammers. I have an idea with that I might want to try later. Hand axe, masterwork scimitars. Alright, they all gained levels too. Charisma, Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World, Persuasion, Freedom of Movement. Oh, and Divine Zap. What a useful spell. And Mythic Channeling. When you channel energy, the damage you heal or deal increases by a number of points equal to twice your charisma bonus. So that's an extra 12 points of healing every time he channels. Healing or damage. Ember gets another hex. Charisma. Knowledge Arcana. Persuasion. Use magic device. Fortune. The witch can grant a creature within 30 feet a bit of good luck for 1 round. The target can call upon this good luck, allowing him to re-roll any ability check, attack roll, saving throw, or skill check, taking the better result. At 8th level and 16th level, the duration of this hex is extended by 1 round. Once a creature has benefited from the Fortune hex, it cannot benefit from it again for 24 hours. Oh, this is at 8th level, so it's 2 rounds now. And Death Ward. And at a mythic level, all spells you cast have their caster level increased by 1 evocation. And Amelia, another hex, dexterity, trickery, stealth, aura of purity. Diseases, inhaled poisons, and noxious gaseous effects, such as stinking cloud, are negated in a 10-foot aura around the shaman for a number of minutes equal to her level. This duration does not need to be consecutive, but it must be spent in 1-minute increments. Effects caused by spells whose level is more than half the shaman's class level are unaffected. Weapon Specialization Rapier. You are skilled at dealing damage with 1 weapon. Choose 1 type of weapon, including Unarmed Strike, for which you have already selected the weapon focus feat. You deal extra damage when using this weapon. You gain a +2 bonus on all damage rolls you make using the selected weapon. You can gain this feat multiple times. Its effects do not stack. Each time you take the feat, it applies to a new type of weapon. Oh, right. Weapon Finesse Mythic. When using Weapon Finesse, you may also use your Dexterity modifier instead of your Strength modifier. Okay, so now she actually has a reason to use a rapier in combat. But wait, when did she get... Did she always have Weapon Finesse and I just missed it? Huh. Well, anyway. Yeah, he could use that. Nah, that's no good for her. No, no. Yeah, this would probably be best suited for him. Are you sure this is better? Yeah, this lowers my damage. Maybe I'll hold on to that for agile fists, mighty fists. Fifth levels always deal his unarmed damage with the arrows from his bow. With unarmed attacks and natural weapons. Did that do anything? Huh. I thought for sure that would work. Well, I can definitely get rid of that. Does anybody not have a cloak of resistance? He doesn't, she doesn't. Everybody else does already. And increases the save DCs against all spells of the illusion school. I don't think anybody here knows any, or at least very many illusion spells. Ah. Yeah, I'll give that to her then. Let's remove blindness. And restoration's always a good spell to have. Yeah, let's get 2 more casts of... well, 1 more haste and 1 more fireball. So far, haste has been incredibly useful. Yeah, let's just get another one of those. Wait a minute. Doesn't he already have an ability that allows him to spend a cast of another spell for a Cure Wounds spell? Yeah, spontaneous healing. A good cleric or a neutral cleric of a good deity can channel stored spell energy into healing spells that she did not prepare ahead of time. The cleric can lose any prepared spell that is not an Orison or domain spell in order to cast any cure spell of the same spell level. Let's replace that with remove curse then. And then Archon Zora, I guess. Level 4. Now, what's vicious mean? When a vicious weapon strikes an opponent, it creates a flash of disruptive energy that resonates between the opponent and the wielder. This energy deals an extra 2d6 points of damage to the opponent and 1d6 points of damage to the wielder. That's right, I remember that now. Now, let's go talk to Nora. When the gargoyles attacked the camp, what were you doing with that vial of alchemist fire near my tent? Forgive me, Commander. Despite everything, I am still quite unsuited to war. I belong in a library somewhere, not on the battlefield. When those beasts fell from the sky, I panicked. The fire, the screams, the monsters, the chaos. I ran to you because I could see you knew what to do. As for the vial, that was completely stupid. I just wanted to arm myself with something. But I knew fire wouldn't work on demons. Why did I grab alchemist fire and not something that would actually work? I don't know. It's not my first time in the wound, but I still haven't learned how to fight. Enough lies, Nora. It's time to tell me the truth about what you're doing in this army. You want to know the truth? Here's the truth. I hate all of you. If I'd been there the day Arilu Vorlesh opened a rift to the abyss, I would have gladly handed her the ingredients for the ritual. I put the pheromone-soaked cloth in your pocket. I wanted those hellbugs to eat your smug face off. I was the one who set the tents on fire that night, and I told the gargoyles who to grab. Every day I was in your army, I did all I could to hurt you. Oh, the things I would gladly do to you, and it would be but 1,000th of what you deserve. When I was 8, I was auctioned off, like livestock. They used a stick to train me to obey, like livestock. Did the paladins of Mendev help me? Of course not. Even when we passed through a Mendevian city, none of those warriors of the good lifted a finger to set me free. Slavers aren't demons, after all. The first time I came to the wound, I wasn't seeking adventure. My owner dragged me here on a leash. You think the demons bribed me? I was happy to betray him. Without a shadow of a doubt, expecting nothing in return, I poured a sleeping potion into their soup pot, opened the gate and waited for the demons to come and tear them all to pieces, and me along with them. I didn't care, but the demons saw the real me. They made me a cultist. They offered me a chance for revenge. I'm here for revenge. I only want one thing, for the demons to devour you all. You, your queen, all your heroic knights. And after that, the whole world can burn for all I care. Trickster. You're right. The Crusaders and demons aren't that different. They're all arrogant morons, worshipping their smug idols. Wouldn't you like to help me teach them both a lesson? Are you... are you serious? I mean, no. You're kidding, right? But how did someone like you come to lead the Crusades? Just imagine... By all the gods I've long cursed. How about that? Really, burning is too glorious a death for them. Let's put fool's caps on them all and let them dance. I don't know how you'll do it, but somehow I know you can. They're waiting for me in Drezen, Commander. I'll go there and tell them some pleasing lies. Let them think they got you. If they don't devour me, we'll meet again in the city. And if they do, then to hell with me. Good luck. If you manage it, oh, we'll have a good laugh at all of them. Oh, I can't wait to see how that turns out.
can handle it.
Yeah, I wonder who's in the medic tent now that, that one guy got turned into a ghoul and probably isn't with us anymore. Wait a minute. Who's Aaron Kier? Sociel is drawing a haired young man standing hunched before him. The drawing looks much better than the reality. Sociel doesn't try to embellish anything, but on his page, the young man looks less like a sickly student and more like a hero from a romantic ballad. Turn your head to the right a bit. Yes, that's it. Oh, Commander! Hail! Sociel, who's this? His name is Aaron Kier. I'm an engineer. Begging your pardon, I'm responsible for the camp fortifications. Are you friends? It's not that. I just needed the advice of a priest. I'm not very religious, but, you know, sometimes a person feels a little lost in life, and everyone feels down sometimes. We talked, and I thought art could help strengthen his spirit. I look much better in the drawing than in reality. The revered cleric says this is how Shalin sees me, that I could be like this if I wasn't such a worthless piece of— No, it's not that. The goddess sees the best in you. The people around you don't interrupt. The people around you see how kind, brave, and reliable you are. Others are afraid to admit their sins to themselves, and you are afraid to admit that you have virtues. Don't be afraid. Look at yourself through the eyes of the goddess, through the eyes of your friends. This is why you need this sketch. Thank you, cleric. I will try. Sociel, I need to talk to you. Of course. Aaron, let's continue this later. Good afternoon, Commander. How can I help you? Did you think about what the Hell Knight told you? Yes. Another dead end. I still know nothing. How could Trevor have parted with his shield? I can't imagine. You must believe in your brother. If he gave away this shield, it means he had a good reason. I do believe it, I do. But what could have made him part with our family relic? You know, it's not only the Hell Knights who told me the truth. Knight Tirabade refused to tell me anything about my brother's fate while I was serving in Canabras. But after these events, she finally broke her silence. And the things she told me— that he was a good fighter, but a terrible knight, and an utterly worthless paladin. He became more and more cruel as time went on. Started caring more about destroying the enemy than protecting the innocent. He gushed over Prelate Hulrun and his witch hunts. Eventually, the goddess's patience wore thin. When he beat up some poor fellow for blasphemy, Shalin took away Trevor's powers. That was a huge blow for him. He left the city, asking only that his disgrace be kept secret from his family. That was why Erebith didn't say anything earlier. Brother, my brother. But how? He's always been kind, merciful. Where could this cruelty have come from? What do you think of your brother's fate now? I can't wrap my head around what I've learned. It's as if we're talking about a different person altogether. How could he? Why did he give his shield to that she-devil in black armor? Oh, Shalin let this all be a mistake. Have you gotten used to your new powers? Such power! It's like I'm a young priest again, taking my first steps in service to the goddess. When Shalin first entrusted me with the power to heal the wounded, I was so afraid to touch anyone with these hands, and I didn't wash them for a week, until my mother took me by my ear and led me to the wash basin. Of course, the powers you gave me are far stronger than those granted to a novice cleric. stronger than most clerics ever receive. It is not my duty to feel proud of them, but to use them in the service of others, and to ensure that what happened in Canabras, what happened to my brothers in faith, will never happen again. Alright, into the medic tent. Commander! I see you're tending the altar now. I know it's not exactly the done thing for a priest of Erastil to tend an altar of Abadar, but what else can I do? I can't leave our soldiers without protection from the corruption of the Abyss, can I? And I can't leave esteemed Rathimus's work unfinished. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some of these. 10 should be enough. Remove paralysis. Definitely not leaving without those again. Maybe get a few remove curse scrolls. Wait, what's the difference between remove sickness and remove disease? Neutralize poison. Restoration. Yeah, he's the only one who can craft potions. Hmm. Another one of those.
Are you still here? Make every strike count. good guys always win.
Nice.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Oh shit, he got 2 critical hits in a row.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Your book is going to be no good to anyone. You think someone being chased by an axebeak is going to get out your encyclopedia to find out how fast the thing can run?
I would hope that they would consult the encyclopedia beforehand. But if the reader is already fleeing from an axebeak, then their friends will appreciate the addendum describing the burial customs particular to that region.
Let's see if I can do any better here now. Scorching Ray is so broken. I'd still call that a loss. We lost way too many archers there. What about up here then? The enemy, which threatened to strike at the rear of the Crusader army, was defeated. The Crusaders can approach Drezen with no need to watch out for an attack from the rear. These mounted scouts just seem kinda useless.
People excel at forgetting their own. Forgetting people like us under the ground. Or you freezing outside their window.
It's not their fault. Who can think of another's pain when they're hurting and afraid all the time?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get to Drezen until I take out that fortress in front of it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop here for now. So thanks everybody for watching. I will see you all again some other time.